Hello everyone, my name is UB00302 binti Abdul Hamid from Group 6. This is the name of all members in this group. Today we would like to share our digital book review about the novel that we have been choose, which is Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. So let's get started. From this novel, the main actor is Lenny Small, a migrant worker who is mentally handicapped, large and strong. The second of main characters is George Milton, a migrant worker too, who protects and cares about Lenny. He also a big man advises.
Hi, I'm Nur Haziman Fashiadana binti Abdul Sokol. Now we will talk about the novel summary. The novel begins with two men, George and Lenny, walking to a nearby ranch where harvesting jobs are available. George, the small man, leads the way and makes the decision for Lenny, a mentally handicapped giant. They stop at a stream for the evening and deciding go to the ranch in the morning. He reminds Lenny not to speak to anyone in the morning when they get to the ranch, and he said to Lenny to return to this place by the river if anything bad happened at the ranch. The next morning, George and Lenny arrive at the ranch and meet their boss. During the conversations, only George speaks to his boss, which frustrated the boss. After Lenny finally speaks, the boss agreed to hire them. Next, both of them meet Curly, the son of the boss. He is an aggressive young man and likes to pick fight with large men. Also, Curly has wife that labeled as a flirtatious and attacked by the other farm. Then, George and Lenny also meet two other ranchers, which are Slim and Carlson, at the bank house. In the bank house, they have a conversation and George tells Slim about how they met up and become closer for each other. He said Lenny loves to touch a soft thing. The next day, Curly appears and starts a big fight with Lenny. First, Lenny doesn't want to fight back, but George encouraged Lenny to fight back. Lenny wants to fight and Curly rushed to a doctor to get a treatment.
Hi, I'm Nur Hidayah. We'll continue the summary. That night, after everybody got into the town, Lenny going out to the farm to visit his puppy secretly. He played with it until his puppy died because of indelicate touch. Next morning, Lenny back to the barn to hide his puppy which has died, and he worried that George will find out. Suddenly, Curly's wife entered the barn. They talk a lot until Lenny talked about he liked pet soft things like rabbits. Curly's wife let Lenny stroke her hair, but he clasped her too tight, and she screamed in his grip. Lenny shake her sore head and break her neck. Her hands off. Curly leads a mob of men to search for and kill Lenny. George finds Lenny in the clearing, and while retelling the story of their dream about farm, he shot him in the back of heads. George have to shoot Lenny because he could not eventually learn that the things he did were wrong due to his disability.
Hi, I'm Intan Zarina binti Said. So from our reading, there are three moral values that we can learn. Firstly, we need to avoid racism in our daily life because it causes various effects on a person. Not like this novel, where racism was seen through the book and it came to the character Crooks. Crooks was isolated from the other ranch hands because he was black. But John Steinbeck teaches us that racism is not okay. And to me, that teach me how even with historical times, we need to destroy racism. Besides that, in this novel, we learn that don't judge book by its cover. This is because in this novel, although Lenny seems intimidating and big, he is a clueless sweetheart who just wants a nice home with George. Despite his strength, he is kind yet ignorant. He doesn't want to hurt anybody and has a mind of a child. And last but not least, we also learn that mental health awareness is very important to all people. When it comes to the two men, Lenny is a child at heart. Steinbeck has brought that idea to the forefront. Mental health should be possibility when someone you see isn't responding to social cues. Lenny is a great example of learning to treat someone who sees things differently with kindness and understanding.
So in conclusion, the one conclusion, which is the simplicity of express of mice and men introduction, is that of the significance of a job in a person identity. This is particularly significant in the depression novel, as during the depression the average American was identified not by their name but by their service to the country, and that means what job they did. This can be seen several times during our introduction to the range inhabitants. The next is Red Novel. We recommend for this novel to all fans of reading novels. This novel has 106 pages, so I am more interested in this novel book of the storyline that has the concept of unrest among each others and fights due to misunderstandings. John Steinbeck is a novel written, has received an award Nobel Prize winning author. I will rate this 4 stars out of 5. So that's all. Thank you.